Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. If you enjoy keeping up with trending Nollywood stories, celebrity interactions, and viral fan reactions, then you are definitely in the right place. And if this is your first time here, you are highly welcome. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our hot Nollywood updates. Today's gist is one that has been buzzing across social media, and honestly, it's the kind of story that fans cannot seem to get enough of. It revolves around Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Wat'S, and more specifically, the online interactions between the two that have sparked a wave of reactions from fans. Now, if you've been following these two for a while, then you already know that this is not the first time fans have picked up on something between them. Whether it's their on-screen chemistry or the way they seem to engage with each other off-screen, there has always been this subtle curiosity surrounding their connection. But recently, things seem to have gone a step further. Fans started noticing certain interactions online, comments, likes, replies, and even the timing of their posts. That made people stop scrolling and start asking questions. Because let's be honest, in today's world, social media is not just for posting pictures. It's also a space where people express emotions, drop hints, and sometimes communicate in ways that are not immediately obvious. And that's exactly what fans believe might be happening here. According to discussions circulating among viewers, Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Wat'S have been interacting online in a way that feels intentional. Some fans pointed out that Maurice often engages with Pearl's posts, sometimes leaving comments that appear playful, supportive, or even slightly personal. Others noticed that Pearl also responds in a way that feels warm and natural, not distant or purely formal. And once fans noticed this pattern, everything changed. Because now, every interaction started to mean something. A simple nice one suddenly felt deeper. An emoji suddenly looked like a signal. A reply suddenly became a moment worth analyzing. That's the power of fan attention. Once people believe there is something worth watching, they start paying attention to every detail. Some fans said the interactions give off a vibe of comfort. Not the kind of interaction you see between random colleagues, but something that feels a little more familiar, a little more relaxed, a little more personal. Others went even further, suggesting that the way Maurice engages with Pearl online shows a level of interest that goes beyond casual friendship. Now, of course, not everyone agrees. There are fans who believe people are reading too much into simple social media engagement. After all, actors often support each other publicly. Liking posts, leaving comments, and engaging online is part of maintaining visibility and showing support within the industry. But even those fans admit something. There is a certain consistency in the interactions between Maurice, Sam, and Pearl Wat'S that makes people pause. And consistency always raises curiosity. Because if something happens once, it might be random. But if it keeps happening, people start asking why. Another interesting thing fans noticed is timing. Some viewers claim that Maurice and Pearl sometimes post around similar periods or respond to each other's content quickly, which made fans wonder whether they might be paying close attention to each other's online activity. Now again, this could be coincidence. But to fans who already believe there is something special between them, it feels like a pattern. And patterns are what fuel viral gists. There were also fans who focused on the tone of their interactions. They said Maurice's comments sometimes carry a certain softness, while Pearl's replies feel genuine and slightly playful. According to these fans, this back and forth creates a kind of energy that is difficult to ignore. It doesn't look forced. It doesn't look overly professional. It looks comfortable. And comfort is something people associate with closeness. As the gist continued spreading, fan reactions became even more intense. Some supporters openly said they love seeing Maurice and Pearl interact because it feels natural and refreshing. They described the connection as something that grows quietly, without drama or unnecessary attention. Others became more emotional, saying they believe something real could be developing between the two. To them, these online interactions are not just random moments. They are signs of understanding, signs of attention, signs of something building gradually. Of course, there were also playful reactions. Some fans joked that Maurice Sam is always present whenever Pearl Wat'S posts something new. Others teased that Pearl seems to enjoy the attention, even if she doesn't make it obvious. These playful interpretations are part of what makes the story so engaging. Because not everyone is looking for confirmation. Some people just enjoy the possibility. Another group of fans took a more balanced view. They acknowledged that while the interactions are interesting, they do not necessarily confirm any romantic relationship. They reminded others that social media can sometimes create illusions that don't reflect reality. And that is a valid point, because online interaction is only one part of a much bigger picture. Still, it is hard to ignore the emotional reaction from fans. People are not just observing these interactions, they are feeling them. They are connecting dots. They are imagining what might be happening beyond the screen, and that emotional involvement is what keeps the gist alive. Another reason this story stands out is because it is not built on drama or conflict. It is built on subtlety, small moments, quiet exchanges, soft energy. And sometimes, those are the stories people find most interesting, because they feel real, they feel unscripted, they feel like something that could grow naturally without pressure. For Maurice Sam, these interactions have added another layer to how fans see him. People are now paying closer attention to his online behavior, his tone, and the way he communicates with Pearl. For Pearl Wat'S, the attention has also increased. Fans are now watching how she responds, how she reacts, and whether her behavior changes over time. Every new interaction becomes part of the story. Every comment becomes a clue. Every reply becomes something fans analyze. That is how simple online moments turn into full Nollywood gists. Some fans even said that the interactions feel like a modern version of connection. Not loud, not obvious, but present, visible to those who are paying attention, and invisible to those who are not looking closely. That idea alone has made the story even more exciting, because it suggests that something could be happening quietly, without announcements, without pressure, without labels, just two people interacting in a way that feels natural. Whether that interpretation is true or not remains unknown, but the feeling it creates is powerful. It makes people curious. It makes people hopeful. It makes people want to see more. At the same time, it is important to stay grounded. There has been no official confirmation of any romantic relationship between Maurice Sam and Pearl Wat'S. Everything remains within the space of observation and fan interpretation. But that has never stopped Nollywood fans before. Because sometimes the excitement is not in knowing. It is in wondering. It is in watching. It is in noticing the little things others might miss. And right now, those little things are exactly what people are focusing on: the likes, the comments, the replies, the timing, the tone. All of it has become part of a larger conversation, a conversation that continues to grow with every new interaction. As things stand, fans are now waiting to see if the interactions will continue. Waiting to see if something more obvious will happen, waiting to see if either Maurice or Pearl will address the growing curiosity, or perhaps nothing will be said at all, and the story will continue to live quietly through online moments. Either way, one thing is clear: people are watching, and they are very interested. Now I'd love to hear from you. What do you think about Maurice Sam and Pearl Wat'S online interactions? Do you think there is something deeper behind them? Or do you believe fans are simply reading too much into normal social media engagement? And if there is something going on, do you think they make a good pair? Share your thoughts in the comments section below, but please keep the conversation respectful. If you enjoyed this gist, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any trending Nollywood updates. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next exciting Nollywood gist.